The friends, I want to show you the freezer waffles that I'm making for breakfast this week. These make weight loss way easier. The batter's gonna take like 5 minutes to prep. I'm only gonna have to cook once and then my breakfast is done for the entire week. Plus, they have a lot of protein in them, so they're gonna help me feel fuller longer, and that way I'm not starving and wanna eat all day long. Let's get going, bud. This is what you need, cutie. First, we need a protein pancake and waffle mix. I like using the Kodiak cakes because you can choose ones with mix-ins. I usually get chocolate chip. They were out and I can get stuck on flavors and stuff, so I used it as a test and I chose a new flavor, blueberry today. I need 3 cups of that. I used to make the waffles from scratch and sometimes I still do, but I find it's lower calorie if you use a protein pancake mix and add more protein to it because it's quicker and saves you calories. 3 cups of that. Then we need 2.5 cups of protein milk. And I am using the 0% Fairlife. This is 2.5 heaper cups. I go just a little over the line. And I'm gonna reserve a couple of tablespoons in the container over here in case my batter gets too thick, so I'll just leave that there and use a little to thin it out. 3 large eggs, which are already in my bowl. 3 tablespoons of any low-cal margarine that's been melted. I'm using the Country Crock Original. It's 35 cals for 2 teaspoons for reference. And then 2 scoops of protein powder. I am using HTLT Steps protein maple cookie. It's gonna go so good with the bloob pancake mix. Code Nicole will save you 15% off and the link is down below. This is literally the best tasting protein powder ever. And I really love that it's a casein whey because casein whey is really good for mixing into things like for baking and stuff. It blends really well. What I'm gonna do is plug in my waffle maker to get it heated. I am not sponsored, but I'm using Chefman, it's called. It's a Belgian waffle maker, and I just got it off of Amazon. Whatever one you have, just preheat it to the instructions. I put mine on the number 5 setting. My batter is gonna make approximately 9 Belgian waffles, so depending on the kind that you have, you might have to like adjust the batter you use and the calories, but this is what mine does. So let's basically just toss everything in the bowl. We got the eggs in there. We're gonna put the milk, batter, or the protein mixy thingy, and then we need the protein powder and the margarina. Now, all you gotta do is mix it up. And I could have used a whisk, but I like doing things like this, using small stuff. Stir this together until it's really well combined. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. And the friends, like, I've lost 130 pounds and kept it off for 9 years. And why breakfast prep is super important is because when I was overweight, like I never ate breakfast because I wasn't hungry in the morning. And one of the biggest reasons for that is because like I had emotional eating really badly and it caused me to gain a lot of weight. And all of that combined like wrecked my metabolism. So I had no hunger cues. Plus I thought if I skipped breakfast, I could save calories and lose weight. But that just made stuff worse because I'd be really hungry by the end of the night and I would go overboard with the food, feel guilty, and then go off track. So having a quick, easy breakfast prep like this really helps me. It's got the protein, so it helps me feel full. Quick, easy, and tasty so that I can be consistent with eating breakfast. And I basically had to retrain myself to eat breakfast. And as I did that, started losing weight and got consistent with my meals and eating breakfast, my metabolism came back and I started getting my hunger cues, and I didn't need to eat as much throughout the day because I had a really good protein-filled breakfast. So now that this is ready to go, I'm gonna just wait until my waffle maker is heated, which it looks like it is. And I'm gonna spray the waffle maker with cooking spray, and then I'll show you how I scoop the batter in. Okay, my waffle maker is ready. I sprayed my waffle maker with cooking spray. I'm gonna put a 1/2 cup of batter in the center of the waffle maker, use the bottom to spread it out just slightly and then close it, and it'll be 30 to 45 seconds. I don't usually time it, I just go until it's golden and looking crispy. So while that's cooking, what we're also gonna need is a large sheet of parchment paper to place the waffles on as they come out, because we want them to cool completely. I also need little mini tongs to pull the waffles out of the maker. And then I've got 8 sheets of parchment paper. I cut them into little squares to fit into 2 large Ziploc bags, because I'm gonna layer them and put a parchment paper in between so that they don't stick together in the freezer. And I have a Sharpie to label them with the date, because they last up to 3 months in the freezer. All right, the friends, that was about 35 seconds. This is ready to go. I'm gonna remove it and place it on the parchment paper. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna repeat the process. Spray, put a half cup of batter until all my waffles are done and they're cooling on the parchment paper. So the friends, don't get stuck on like, cause the protein powder, the HTLT protein powder, it sells out pretty quickly. So don't get stuck on maple cookie. They have a ton of different flavors. Like, you don't have to choose the specific flavors that I show you. Just like the Kodiak cake mix, like the chocolate chip wasn't available, so I went with blueberry. Like, these are the other flavors, and they have strawberry cheesecake, they have s'mores, they have fruity cereal.
There's a vanilla ice cream that would go perfect with if you got the blueberry pancakes.
Yeah, there's a ton. So choose the flavor that you want. Don't worry about like getting the very specific one that I used. Use one that you like. And same with the pancake mix. You know, this is the one I'm using, but choose one that you like. The waffles are done. I made 9 Belgian waffles. That's the first one, and just like pancakes, the first waffle is always stinky, and then the rest look cute. Okay, so you want them to cool completely before you put them in the freezer bag, and I've labeled my freezer bags waffles, protein waffles, and then with the date. Today is Friday, May 3rd, so I'm just basically gonna pop a waffle in the bag, and then I'm gonna layer it with a parchment paper, because things stick together when you put them in the freezer. So I like to put the parchment paper, that way I can pull out as many as I want without them sticking together, so you're not like going, it's easy. And I'm gonna probably fit 3 or 4 per bag, so I'll just do one more. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove all of the air out. I've got 3 in this bag, as much air as I can as possible. And then I'm going to zip it and put it in the freezer. And like I said before, these are gonna last up to 3 months in the freezer. We reheat them every way possible. You can put them in the toaster. Sometimes I do the microwave. You can put them in a regular oven, a toaster oven. We're gonna do an experiment and reheat ours in the air fryer. We've never done that before, and I think it's gonna be super fast and crisp them up. Per waffle, they're 241 calories, 7 grams of fat, 25 grams of carbs, and 22 grams of protein per waffle, 22 grams. That is That's an great. Amazing breakfast. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna serve mine with some low-cal jam. This is the Dora strawberry and blueberry, some powdered peanut butter, and some thawed frozen strawberries, and some low-cal syrup. For me, for my calories in the breakfast, I eat 2 just for reference. And I lost my weight with portion control. So if you wanna know the exact meals and portions that I ate to lose the weight, I have a weight loss ebook called The First 50. The link's down below, and code Nicole will save you 10%. And I've got 3 other ebooks you can check out as well, all weight loss related. Dad, the weight heart. I'm gonna put this one back in here, put this one back in. I'm gonna fill this up, throw these in the freezer, and I'm good for the week. Weight loss should never be a punishment, the friends. Quick, easy, tasty breakfast that you wanna eat. so that you eat your breakfast, feel full, and then you don't feel like you need to eat all day because you fueled your day with something really tasty and delicious and full of protein. Sassy and I learned it's about eating as much as you can while staying in a calorie deficit, and eating low-cal, high-protein foods really helps with that because the protein lowers your hunger hormone, ghrelin, so it helps you feel fuller longer. So you wanna load your day with protein, and that really helps me feel full. Watch this vid and this vid for more fun, sustainable weight loss tips because Saf and her real friends losing weight in the real world. Set yourself up for success. Eliminate excuses. Breakfast's already made. There's no excuse for me. I'm ready to go. Now, we're gonna be off to the races, honey. And thanks for watching and thanks for your support. And now, watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my funnel and play you a little song. A waffle a day makes you love it your way. We love breakfast waffles today. Freezer waffles today.
That instrument sings too. And makes noise.
It's a triple threat. Thank you, my sweetheart, for watching. Enjoy your waffles, my love. Don't forget the low-cal syrup, cause it's tasty. I'm gonna eat my breakfast now, and I'll catch you on the flippity body. Bye.
See ya.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.